Good morning and happy Thursday. Today we're going to be working on making a model, creating a model to help understand a phenomenon. So the phenomenon we're going to be looking at is the star patterns and how they change with the seasons. So what I'd like you to do is to first watch this mystery science on why do the stars change with the seasons. So you go ahead and watch that. Hopefully you're lucky enough to have a family member around to watch with you and maybe actually have a discussion. If not, just do it in your head like you did on Tuesday. And then there's a hands-on activity down here at the bottom. So I want you to click on that. It does require having a printer to print this off. And this thing called a brad in the center. Now, if you don't have a brad, don't worry about it. You can use a paper clip or something else that you could stick down there. It's to allow the disc to turn. But I bet you can be creative. You know, part of science is this whole engineering design process. So you don't have to do it exactly like the instructions tell you. You can be creative, be resourceful, and just make it work for you. If you don't have the supplies, then you just won't be able to do it, okay? You won't get marked down for that, but it is a cool science learning. And so I also wanted just to talk to you a little bit about the Earth and how this is looking with the changing of the seasons. So here we are in the United States, and I'll be the sun. And so imagine that the Earth is rotating around its axis on a tilt as it's going around the sun. But right now I'm looking up in the night sky over this way, in this part of my office. And so I'm seeing the constellations that are in that part of the sky. But as it rotates around the sun, or revolves around the sun, now I'm looking at the night sky out there by my door. So I'm seeing a whole different set of constellations. And then I continue to rotate on my axis as I revolve around the sun. And now I'm looking at the constellations over there in the book, by the bookshelf. And I continue to rotate and revolve. And now I'm looking at the constellations out my window. So there's kind of 4 quadrants to the night sky that I'm looking out on at night. So I also have something that I think you'll really like. So with the parent permission, you can, and if you have an iPhone, get on the App Store and look for this app called Skylight. Now there's 2 of them, and I know that's a terrible picture because of the reflection, but there's one called Skylight. It's free. There's another one called, or Skyview, sorry. And there's another one called Skyview that costs money. So I just used the light one. I've used it for a couple years and it works great. So what you do is it starts playing this spacey music. And when it's on, you're gonna see some stars show up, okay? And what it will do, let's see if I can actually find one here that'll show you. And I know it's hard to see with the glare. I'm not seeing one. So what I do is I just hold it up, and you can do it during the day because the stars are out there during the day too, right? So I can just hold it up like this, and it's showing me a picture on here of actually Pisces. So it's the way the stars are arranged, it looks like 2 fish, and they've named it Pisces. And if I go up here, I can actually see the planet Mercury. And so it's showing me Mercury, and then it's naming it for me so I know what I'm looking at. If I come down here, I can actually see the Hubble space station roaming around out there. So just all kinds of constellations. It's really cool. There's Orion. So anyway, it's just super fun. I think you guys will have a good time with it. So again, it's called Skyview, and just get the light version is all you need. All right? And make sure you do that with parent permission, though. You never want to go to the App Store without asking your parents first, okay? All right, have fun, and I will see you later.